Have you ever said something like, I am have a car? Or maybe, do you are busy? Or even, I do hungry. If yes, don't worry. These three tiny words, be, do, and have, are responsible for thousands of English mistakes every single day.
And the funny part? Most learners already know these words. They just don't know when to use each one.
Exactly. Today, we're going to fix that. No boring grammar rules. No difficult charts. Just real conversations that you'll actually use in daily life. By the end of this lesson, choosing between be, do, and have will feel natural. So grab a coffee, relax, and let's get started. Hey learners, welcome back to English Horizon, the place where you learn real English through natural conversations. I'm Hamza.
And I'm Emma. Today we're talking about three of the smallest words in English. Be, do, and have.
They look simple. Only 2 or 4 letters. But they confuse millions of English learners every single day.
Let's test everyone watching. Which sentence sounds correct? I have 2 brothers. Or, I have 2 brothers.
If you chose the second one, great. But if you're still unsure, don't worry. By the end of today's lesson, you'll know exactly when to use be, do, and have in real conversations.
And here's something interesting. Most learners don't make mistakes because English is difficult. They make mistakes because they try to translate directly from their own language.
Exactly. When you translate word by word, your brain starts mixing these 3 verbs together. Then you end up saying things like, I am agree. I do tired. I am have a meeting. I have happy.
I've actually heard every one of those.
Me too. The good news? They're easy to fix once you understand one simple idea.
Instead of memorizing hundreds of grammar rules, imagine these 3 words as 3 different people with 3 different jobs.
I like that idea. Let's imagine we're opening a company called the English Grammar Company.
Who's the first employee?
Mr. B. His job is simple. He describes people and things. He tells us what someone is. He tells us how someone feels. He tells us where someone is.
So if I'm happy, I say, I am happy. Not, I do happy. Not, I have happy.
Exactly. Now let's meet the second employee, Mr. Doe.
What's his job?
He loves action. He helps us talk about actions. He also helps us make questions and negatives. For example, do you like coffee? I don't watch TV every day. What do you usually do after work?
So do doesn't usually describe people. It helps us talk about actions.
Perfect. Now let's meet the third employee, Mr. Have.
I'm guessing he owns everything.
Pretty much. He talks about possession, things you own, things you have, experiences you've had. For example, I have 2 sisters. We have a new teacher. They have a meeting this afternoon.
So each worker has only one main job. Be describes, do helps with actions. Have shows possession or experience.
Exactly. Once you stop mixing their jobs, English becomes much easier. But here's the funny part. Sometimes these 3 words work together in the same sentence.
Really? Now that sounds confusing.
It sounds confusing, but it's actually very easy. We'll show you step by step, and by the end of today's lesson, you'll start using them naturally in real conversations.
Let's start with the easiest one. Be.
Because if you master be first, the other 2 become much easier. All right, let's start with the easiest member of today's team, be. It may look small, but you'll probably use it hundreds of times every day.
Really? Hundreds?
Absolutely. Think about how often you say, I'm tired. She's happy. We're ready. They're late. He's busy. Every one of those sentences uses be.
So be is all about describing?
Most of the time, yes. Think of be as a camera. A camera doesn't show action. It shows what something looks like right now.
I like that. So if I say, I'm hungry, I'm describing my condition. I'm not doing an action.
Exactly. Being hungry isn't an action. It's a state. That's why we say, I'm hungry. Never. I do hungry. Or, I have hungry.
Let's play a quick game. I'll say a sentence. You tell everyone if it's correct. Ready?
Let's do it.
I am happy.
Correct?
I do happy.
Definitely not.
I have happy.
Another common mistake.
I am excited.
Perfect.
I do excited.
No. Remember, feelings usually need be.
What about locations?
Great question. Listen carefully. I'm at home. The restaurant is across the street. My parents are in London. The keys are on the table. See the pattern? We're describing where someone or something is. That's another job of be.
So if I ask, where are you? That's be too.
Exactly. Notice something interesting. Nobody says, where do you, or where have you? The correct question is, where are you? Because we're talking about location.
Hi, Hamza. How are you today?
I am great. How about you?
I'm a little tired, but I'm excited for today's lesson. Absolutely.
Are you ready?
Where is our first class today?
It's online. Our students are waiting.
Perfect. Let's begin.
Did you notice? Almost every sentence used be naturally. Nobody stopped to think about grammar. Native speakers don't memorize rules while talking. They simply know which verb sounds right.
That's what learners should practice. Instead of memorizing 50 rules, learn complete sentences.
Exactly. Here's another challenge. Which sentence sounds natural? Number 1. My brother is very kind. Number 2. My brother does very kind. Number 3. My brother has very kind.
The answer is, my brother is very kind, because we're describing his personality.
Excellent. Now let's make it a little harder. Which one is correct? The children are sleepy. Or, the children do sleepy.
The children are sleepy. Again, we're describing how they feel.
Here's a shortcut that'll help you every day. If you're talking about who someone is, what someone is, how someone feels, where someone is, there's a very good chance you need be.
Simple, but powerful. And once this becomes automatic, your English immediately sounds more natural.
We've mastered the first member of today's team. Now it's time to meet the busiest one. Do, because this little word doesn't describe people. It helps us talk about actions, ask questions, and make negative sentences.
And that's exactly where many English learners get confused. So let's fix that next.
We've already met be. Now it's time to meet probably the busiest verb in English. Do.
I think this is where many learners get confused. Sometimes do means an action. Sometimes it helps ask questions. Sometimes it makes negative sentences. Why does one little word have so many jobs?
That's a great question. Here's the easiest way to remember it. Think of do as a helper. Most of the time, dub doesn't describe people. It helps other verbs do their job.
So if I ask, do you like coffee? The real action isn't do. It's like,
Exactly. Do is just helping us make the question. The action is like, listen to these examples. Do you play football? Do they speak English? Do we have enough time? Can you hear it? The real action comes after do.
so do is opening the door, and the main verb walks through it.
I love that example. Exactly. Good morning. What would you like?
I'd like a cappuccino, please.
Sure. Do you want sugar?
No thanks. I don't drink coffee with sugar.
Do you come here often?
Yes, I do. I usually come here before work.
Notice something. How many times did we use do? Do you want I don't drink? Do you come here often? Yes, I do. That's how native speakers use do every day.
Let me try something. Do you are busy?
No. That's one of the most common mistakes. Why? Because are already belongs to be. We don't put do in front of be. Instead, we simply ask, are you busy?
So we don't say, do you are hungry?
Never. We say, are you hungry? Because hungry is a description. Remember, descriptions use be, actions usually use do. Let's play another game. Choose the correct sentence. Number 1, do you like pizza? Number 2, are you like pizza?
The correct answer is, do you like pizza? Because like is an action.
Next one, do they work on Saturdays? Or are they work on Saturdays?
Again, do they work on Saturdays? Because work is an action.
One more. Do you understand? Or, you understand?
Definitely. Do you understand?
Here's another shortcut. If you're asking about an action or saying someone doesn't do an action, there's a very good chance you'll need do. For example, do you drive? Do they study English? I don't watch TV. She doesn't eat meat. We don't live here anymore.
Simple, natural, and exactly how people speak every day.
So now we've learned be describes people, feelings, and locations. Do helps with actions, questions, and negatives. Only one member of today's team is left. Have, and you'll be surprised how often native speakers use it in everyday conversations.
Let's meet the final member of our English team.
We've learned be. We've learned do. Now it's time for the third and final member of today's team. Have.
I think people usually learn have first because teachers say, I have a book. I have a car. I have 2 brothers.
That's true. But have does much more than show possession. It also helps us talk about daily life, experiences, relationships, and routines. Let's see how.
Hamza, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I do. I have one younger brother. What about you?
I have one sister. She's a university student.
Do you have any pets?
No, I don't. But I'd love to have a dog one day.
Notice something. Every time we talked about owning something, family, pets, or possessions, we used have.
Let's imagine it's Monday morning. What do people usually say?
They might say, I have a meeting at 9. I have English class this afternoon. We have a lot of homework. My parents have guests tonight.
So have doesn't only mean you own something. You can have a meeting, have a class, have an appointment, have an idea.
Exactly. English uses have in many everyday expressions. Native speakers say them all the time.
What if someone says, I am having 2 sisters? Is that correct?
No, that's another very common mistake. We simply say, I have 2 sisters, because family is something you have, not something you're being. Let's test everyone again. Which sentence is correct? I have a new phone. Or I am a new phone.
Definitely. I have a new phone. Unless you've somehow turned into a mobile phone.
That would be an interesting story.
Next one. We have English class every Friday. Or we do English class every Friday.
The natural answer is, we have English class every Friday.
One more. She has blue eyes. Or she has blue eyes.
She has blue eyes. Because we're talking about something she possesses.
Do you have any plans this weekend?
Yes. I have a family dinner on Saturday. Then I have a football match on Sunday morning. What about you?
I don't have many plans. I just want to have some rest. Maybe I'll have a cup of coffee and read a good book.
That sounds like a perfect weekend. Here's an easy trick. If you're talking about something you own, something in your family, something scheduled, or many everyday expressions, there's a good chance you'll need have. For example, I have an idea. We have time. They have a problem. She has a beautiful smile.
So, let's see if I've got it. B describes, I'm happy. He's tall. We're at home.
Perfect.
Do helps with actions. Do you play tennis? I don't eat meat. What do you do after work?
Excellent.
And have talks about possession and many everyday expressions. I have a car. We have a meeting. She has 2 children.
Exactly. You've just learned the 3 most important helper verbs in English. And once you stop mixing them, your English becomes much more natural. But we're not finished yet. Now it's time for something fun. Let's take everything we've learned today and use it in one real conversation where be, do, and have all work together naturally.
This is where everything finally clicks.
Okay, Emma. Let's imagine we're meeting for coffee after work. Don't think about grammar. Just speak naturally. Ready?
Ready. Hi, Hamza. How are you today?
I'm great, thanks. How about you?
I'm a little tired because I had a busy day.
Really? What did you do?
I had 2 meetings, answered lots of emails, and finished an important project. What about you?
I had English classes all morning. After work, I went to the gym.
Do you usually exercise every day?
Yes, I do. It helps me stay healthy. Do you work out often?
Not really, but I do enjoy walking in the evening.
That's great. Do you have any plans for this weekend?
Yes, I do. I have dinner with my family on Saturday. On Sunday, I'm meeting a friend. What about you?
I don't have many plans. I just want to relax.
That sounds perfect. Everyone needs a quiet weekend sometimes.
Did you notice? We never stop to think. Should I use be? Should I use do? Should I use have? The conversation simply flowed naturally because every verb had its own job.
Let's review everything in less than 1 minute.
Be describes, I'm happy. She's kind. They are at school.
Do helps with actions, questions, and negatives. Do you speak English? I don't watch TV. What do you do?
Have talks about possession and everyday expressions. I have a new job. We have a meeting. She has a beautiful smile.
Now it's time for Say It Better. We'll fix common English mistakes. Example 1. I'm have a car. I have a car. Example 2. You are busy. Are you busy? Example 3. I do hungry. I am hungry. Example 4. And she do happy. She is happy. Example 5. We are have a meeting. We have a meeting. Example 6. Does she like coffee? Does she like coffee?
Can you see the difference? Small changes. Big improvement.
Now it's your turn. Write 3 sentences in the comments. Like 1 sentence using be, 1 sentence using do, and 1 sentence using have.
We'll read as many comments as we can. So don't be shy. Practice is how fluency begins.
Remember, fluent English isn't about knowing difficult words. It's about using simple words correctly.
Master be, master do, master have. And you'll sound much more natural in everyday conversations. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's lesson, give this video a like, subscribe to English Horizon, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. Goodbye.
We'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye, learners.